In today's tutorial, we are going to talk about the GRACE model. It was developed by Roshi Joan Halifax. So this is a useful model, I find, in the right circumstances, in the right situation. And this tutorial is for educational purposes only. So I'm not making any recommendations. It's purely for educational purposes only. I found it of use in certain situations and circumstances. The GRACE model was developed by, as I mentioned, Roshi Joan Halifax, and it offers caregivers who work in stressful environments an easy to use practice to open up to their clients' experiences, as well as to stay centered in the here and now, and consequently develop the capacity for an effective, compassionate response. The GRACE model contains 5 elements. Each involves critical processes and practices, which is part of the compassion path. So the first step, you gather your attention. So step 1, take the time at the beginning of the interaction to focus, take a break, breathe, and be present. Use this time to focus your attention, minimize distractions and mental clutter, and allow yourself to be present in the here and now. Narrow your focus to a single sensation, like your breathing on the soles of your feet or your hands, to eliminate the noise and recenter yourself. Gathering your attention in this way will allow you to be fully present. Step 2, recall your intention. So it's easy in a busy, hectic schedule to lose your connection to the higher purpose of your actions. When you're discussing issues or reassuring a client, it's easy to see all these encounters as just routine elements of your busy day. If that happens, however, your efforts could become mundane and disconnected from its true meaning and objective. So periodically, you need to take a moment to reconnect with your core values and motivation. Connect with your desire to help all those who may be suffering. Remind yourself of real meaning. Reminding yourself of the real meaning of what you're doing will make each encounter more meaningful. Step 3, attune to self and others. Once you have gained emotional control and focus, so you gain that emotional control and focus, you're in a position now to fully turn your attention to the person you're helping. Attend to your client with the intentions of fully understanding them, hear what they're saying, observe their body language and nonverbal signals. This is so important. Being fully attentive will enhance your sensitivity and maximize your compassionate action. 4, consider what is really helpful for the person and stay present. Don't just automatically go with the first ideas that come to mind. Challenge yourself to be open and really attend to how the client is presenting. What are you sensing? Where is that coming from? What does it really mean? Use your knowledge and experience rather than assumptions and habits to determine possible actions. 5, engage in an act. So engage in an act is the 5th element of the process. Based on sensitive and focused interaction, effective compassionate action is now possible. This could be a recommendation that you make or a direct action that you take. Your compassionate attention will have facilitated both the action and likelihood that the other person will accept your proposal because of the mutual trust developed by your sensitivity and a genuine desire to help. This step also requires you to ensure that the interaction is concluded in a focused and positive way, so to ensure appropriate expectations. This allows you to freely move on to your next encounter, which you can enter without burden or unfinished business. This enabling you to repeat the process of GRACE with your next client. While the outcome and experience of your practice may seem positive or disappointingly small at first, just notice without judgment and acknowledge your effort as it is a meaningful part of moving on and building compassion. In the process, know that compassion is not a luxury, but a necessity of our well-being, resilience and survival in the often harsh demand of everyday life. The impact of actualizing compassion in one's own life will ripple out to the benefit of people with whom you interact with daily, as well as countless others whose lives are affected by that as well.